Good morning everyone. We're here at Magnetic Island, Horseshoe Bay, and we're going to head up to the Palm Island group today, which is over that way in the distance, heading up to Phantom Island. This is the plan, but anyway, we'll see how we go. I'll give you a bit of a run through of the procedures we go through to get moving in the mornings. First of all, we'll turn on the engine room lights. I generally check the engine from here because you can visually see most of the levels in the tanks, etc. So under here, we'll just check the oil's the only real critical one, I suppose. And as usual, Clive the Cummins hasn't used a drop of oil. We could generally check the gen set at the back there. There's the level of the coolant levels here, water levels on port and starboard tank. I know I've got plenty of fuel. That's a fuel polishing system over there, but everything's good. Bilges are dry, so everything seems pretty happy down here in the engine room. That's Kylie having her morning cup of coffee.
If I fill some more water.
We'll turn the engine room lights off because they draw quite a bit of power. And then we come up here. Battery 2 is the engine battery. Usually turn the horn on just so that if we need it during the course of the morning we can.
Coffee.
Pump on the journey. Usually let that warm up while we run through the rest of the bits and pieces. I'll turn on the chart plotter,
I'll turn off
Frybridge electronics. This will all boot up. While we're waiting, it takes a minute or so to boot up the Raymarine. And then we go through and go through the procedure of... No, I'm good, thanks Tom. I've had a double shot today. We go through the procedure of pulling in the stabilizers, which is a bit of a physical effort more than anything. Kylie sort of tails for me and puts everything in the bucket while I pull. This is a retrieval rope, which allows us to pull them up from the bottom. And they're heavy. So we just found that's the easiest way of stowing them is to just poke them in through the hole into the bucket. Now we'll go around and do the port side. Deck needs a bit of a clean.
Cookie's sitting up there on the fishing rod, waiting for action.
Oh, the chain's getting slippery. And we just tie them on there. I thought I had more length on that. I usually do have more length on that. the next trick will be raising the anchor to the point of where the bridle is. Oh, looks like the bridle's come off already. Been here for 3 nights, 2 days. Did a few tours around the island on the bus. $4.80 for a day pass on the buses, which is good. It still works through here. Alright darling, if you can give me instruction on... Now I'll nudge forward on the anchor while Kylie pulls it in. Got about 30 metres of chain out in 5 metres of water. When you're pulling in a fair bit of chain, it tends to stack up in the chain locker. So you have to knock it down, otherwise it jams up the top. So temperature's still a bit low, idle speed, everything's looking pretty good. Put the deck wash hose on, we'll wash down the deck. Now we've got a plan on where we're going today, and we're going, where are we going? I think it was that far. Rattlesnake. I'm not going there. Right, we're going up to here. So hold the finger on the cursor, auto route to here. And what that does is calculate how we get there. Follow that course. Okay. Go back to where we are now. And steer the navigation. Engage the pilot. And now it steers itself to where we're going. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I know. We can see our rudder position here. So we're hard over to port at the moment. Coming through here, you just got to obviously keep watch to ensure you're not going to hit anyone. There's another boat heading our way, a sailing boat. Heading in the same direction. I'll generally go upstairs while we're in close proximity, because you get very limited vision down here. There's so many blind spots in this helm position. And I'll generally bring the boat speed up. We cruise on about 1500 revs, and that gives us about 9.5 litres an hour. Generally does about 1 litre to every 1.7, 1.8 nautical miles. so it's very economical. So another boat on the AIS, Lalita, is obviously heading in the same direction we are. It's telling us at 1 hour and 4 minutes to our next waypoint. Oh, there's my anchor alarm going off. So it's about a 4 to 5 hour run today, and we won't be breaking any speed records. Alright, well thanks very much, and we're underway, and I'll keep you updated on the way. Well, we're about halfway between Magnetic Island and Palm Island. It's been a pretty rolly little trip. We've got about 1.5 to 2 metres of swell. We're in a following sea, which is fortunate, but it does make it a little bit rolly. We've got the tide with us now, so we're up around the mid 7 knot mark. We're heading up there where all the rain is. We've got one other boat keeping us company over here, going a little bit slower than us. That's Magnetic Island back there where we came from. But yeah, quite enjoying it. Fortunately, thank you to this little gadget up here, we've maintained internet all the way, and we are listening to some music, so it's great. Anyway, I'll give you an update when we get to where we're going. Well, we've arrived up here at Orpheus Island. We were going to stay down in Phantom Island, but the conditions weren't quite conducive to spending overnight there, so we've moved on over to Orpheus Island. I'll just give you a bit of a pan around. The resort is over there. Helicopter just landed there, dropping off some new guests, no doubt. And we've just anchored just in the lee of Yanks Jetty. Yanks Jetty is just around the corner there. So it's nice and quiet in here. We've got a marine parks mooring, which is great. So we'll probably end up staying here the night. So we're going to have a bit of a look around Yanks Jetty and on the beach, and yeah, give you a bit of an update. Military boats here during the Second World War, degassing, is a term given to demagnetising them from mines. I don't know how they do that, but anyway, that's the term.
And nobody's fixed it.
I've got to get back to what I'm doing. We're anchored just around this corner, and we're in a very comfortable little spot. Got a little bit of an onshore breeze coming here straight up from the southeast. Have a bit of a look around. Smile for the camera. Having a look around, found this little baby clam. Little toy one. It's pretty cool. We're going down to the clam beach probably tomorrow. So I reckon you should go there at low tide, and it looks like a fountain with all the clams squirting water. We'll see if that's true tomorrow.
They are.
Tide's starting to come in, and that's when they start squirting apparently. We just saw one over here squirt out. Anyway, we'll see it tomorrow.
I can see it. Yeah.
Where?
Right in front.
Oh yeah. Over there apparently. Actually quite a nice beach. Wouldn't mind being deserted here for a couple of days. Getting the head of the coconut though. There's a few oysters about, but I haven't got any tools here to get them. Never mind. Been eating pretty well anyway. Well, this is the end of the beach. I'll have to turn around and walk all the way back, which isn't far, about 300 metres. That's interesting. Just had a school of baitfish jump out of the water out here. There's a barge on the horizon. It's going, just come in from Palm Island. It's heading back, looks to Lucinda. There's Jack's Jetty in the distance, and our little tender. A nice little spot. I'm glad we stopped. Cookie trying to get the birds on the other side of the window. This is hilarious. Got the jaw chatters up. Get him, Cookie. It's not going to end well for one of them.
That's what happens when I can't find the cat, who is up here, cleverly disguised as an anchor rope and a mooring rope, in the hope of catching some of these swallows that keep coming up. Cookie, Cookie, get away from the edge of the boat. Yes, you cheeky little pup.